It's the Muriel O'Connor and Fran Curry Show.
Hi there, I'm Muriel O'Connor.
And I'm Fran Curry, and welcome along to the show. We're coming to you from the Brew Theatre in Cashel of the Kings in County Tipperary, and wherever you might be watching around the world, you're extremely welcome. We're always delighted to hear from you, by the way. You can always do so by emailing murielandfran@gmail.com. Give us all the gossip. Give us the goss from wherever you are.
Yeah, we love that. We love the gossip.
Music, please.
We're starting today's show with Olivia Douglas and Leaving Tipperary.
The ship it sails in half an hour to cross the broad Atlantic. My friends are standing on the quay with grief and sorrow frantic. I'm just about to sail away on the good ship down O'Leary. The anchor's weighed and the gangway's up. I'm leaving Tipperary. So goodbye Mick and goodbye Pat, goodbye Kate and Mary. The anchor's weighed and the gangway's up. I'm leaving Tipperary, and now the steam is blowing off. I can no longer stay. I'm bound for New York City, boy, 3,000 miles away. In my portmanteau here I have some cabbage, beans and bacon. And if you think I can't eat that, well, that's where you're mistaken. For the ship will play with pitch and toss for half a dozen farthings. I'll roll me bundle on me back and walk to Castle Garden. So goodbye Mick and goodbye Pat, goodbye Kate and Mary. The anchor's weighed and the gangway's up. I'm leaving Tipperary, and now the steam is blowing off. I can no longer stay. I'm bound for New York City, boy, 3,000 miles away. Now I won't come that Yankee chat, I guess I'm calculating. I'm liquor up on Sonny boy, when an old friend I am trading. I'm deep in love with Molly Burke, like an ass is fond of clover. I'll send for her when I get there, that's if she will come over. So goodbye Mick and goodbye Pat, goodbye Kate and Mary. The anchor's weighed and the gangway's up. I'm leaving Tipperary, and now the steam is blowing off. I can no longer stay. I'm bound for New York City, boy, 3,000 miles away. So fare thee well, hold dear and dear, to part me heart does ache well. From Carrickfergus to Cape Clear, I'll never see your equal. Nor quit this land where whiskey grew, to where the Yankee button. Take vinegar for Mountain Dew and toad for mountain mutton. So goodbye Mick and goodbye Pat, goodbye Kate and Mary. The anchor's weighed and the gangway's up. I'm leaving Tipperary, and now the steam is blowing off. I can no longer stay. I'm bound for New York City, boy, 3,000 miles away. So goodbye Mick and goodbye Pat, goodbye Kate and Mary. The anchor's weighed and the gangway's up. I'm leaving Tipperary, and now the steam is blowing off. I can no longer stay. I'm bound for New York City, boy, 3,000 miles away. I'm bound for New York City, boy, 3,000 miles away.
Olivia Olivia Douglas and Leaving Tipperary.
Who in their right mind would want to leave Tipperary?
Well, for once, I agree with you.
You agree with me?
Yeah, I like Tipperary and I love the people as well. Oh, great.
Oh, you're saying all the right things, aren't you?
Yeah, I love it.
Does that mean that I have to reciprocate and talk nicely about the people of Limerick?
Of course, yeah.
Sorry, can't do that right now. Let us move on with a gentleman from County Carlow, and he kind of ticks all the boxes, really, because he's a singer, songwriter, former boy band member, in fact, from many, many years ago, but he's doing tremendously well. Who have we got?
Derek Ryan and To Waltz With My Mother Again.
In a little dance hall, only 7 years tall, I'd wait to watch my daddy play. On holidays from school, thinking I was so cool to be up, staying out late. With my fizzy drink, I'd sit and I'd sing every song, every word, till Mammy would ask me out for a dance. Oh, how her love was my world. Lord, once more give us an encore to feel the way I felt back then. 'Cause I'd give everything for my daddy to sing, so I could waltz with my mother again. That was the start of songs in my heart, as sweet harmony filled our home, giving only the best till we flew the nest to go build a world of our own. Then one summer day, God called her away to watch over us from above. Now every night, under the spotlight, I feel the strength of her love. Oh Lord, once more, give us an encore, just like it was way back then. 'Cause I'd give everything for my daddy to sing, so I could waltz with my mother again. Lord, once more, give us an encore to feel the way I felt back then. 'Cause I'd give everything for my daddy to sing, so I could waltz with my mother again. One day with God's grace, I'll feel her embrace, and I'll waltz with my mother again.
Derek Ryan and To Waltz With My Mother Again.
And Derek is doing so well, and many, many congratulations to him. And to see an artist like that, the fact that he can write his own songs as well, of course, is very, very
I'd love
special.
to be able to do that.
Yeah, and you're always egging me on to do it as well.
Yeah, because you're very good at it.
Yeah.
You are. Yeah.
Yeah, one of these days now. Let's feature a gentleman who, again, we met with Michael Cummins recently at his concert in Galway. He joined the Mainliners after Tom back in 1975, and this is a song then that he released when he rejoined the Mainliners in 2018. So it's all kind of, you're following the story, aren't you? Anyway, this is called Roses in the Snow.
I met my darling in the springtime. bloom. And like the flowers our love blossomed, we married in the month of June. Our love was like a burning ember. It warmed us as a golden glow. We had sunshine in December and threw our roses in the snow. Now God has taken my darling and left me with a memory. One memory I will always cherish, were these last words she said to me. Our love was like a burning ember. It warmed us as a golden glow. We had sunshine in December and threw our roses in the snow. My darling's buried on the hillside, where all the wild spring flowers grow. And when the winter snow starts falling, on her grave I place a rose. Our love was like a burning ember. It warmed us as a golden glow. We had sunshine in December and threw our roses in the snow. Our love was like a burning ember. It warmed us as a golden glow. We had sunshine in December and threw our roses in the snow.
John Glenn and the Mainliners, Roses in the Snow.
I love that song. A real quirky little brass thing in the middle of it. It's very clever. All right, time to tell people about our weekend away.
Oh, it's all happening in the West County, in Ennis County Clare.
And we do this every year. I think it's about year four as far as I know.
Yeah.
But a very special lineup this year because our great friends, the Paddy Coffee Band, will be with us. Peter Burke with his accordion. We have John Malloy. We have Andy Feary. We have our great friends, Checkers. Checkers have been with us right from the very start. And on Sunday, we have the dance teacher, Declan Roach. You can be sure he's great because I taught him everything that he knows.
Yeah, right.
When I was finished with Michael Flatley, I decided to teach Declan. You see, I'm happy.
Two left legs.
That's terrible. If you want to book a place for a weekend away, you can call the hotel on 065 686 9600, or indeed you can speak to Muriel. Not that I can imagine you wanting to do that, but it's 086 241 9730. It's October 3rd to 5th, and it's going to be a blast for sure. Who's up next?
Up next is Fran and myself and This Old House.
This old house once knew his children. This old house once knew his wife. This old house was home and comfort as they fought the storms of life.
This old house once rang with laughter. This old house heard many shouts. Now he trembles in the darkness when the lightning walks about.
Ain't gonna need this house no longer. Gonna need this house no more. Ain't got time to fix the shingles. Ain't got time to fix the floor.
Ain't got time to order the hinges, not to mend the window pane.
Ain't gonna need this house no longer. He's getting ready to meet the saints. This old house is getting shaky. This old house is getting old. This old house lets in the rain. This old house sleds in the cold.
Oh, his knees are getting chilly, but he feels no fear, no pain, 'cause he sees an angel peeking through a broken window pane.
Ain't gonna need this house no longer, gonna need this house no more. Ain't got time to fix the shingles, ain't got time to fix the floor.
Ain't got time to all the hinges, not to mend the window pane. Ain't gonna need this house no longer, he's getting ready to meet the saints.
This old house is afraid of thunder, this old house is afraid of storms. This old house just groans and trembles when the night wind flings his arms.
This old house is getting feeble, this old house is needing paint. Just like him, it's tuckered out, but he's getting ready to meet the saints.
Ain't gonna need this house no longer, gonna need this house no more. Ain't got time to fix the shingles, ain't got time to fix the floor.
Ain't got time to all the hinges, not to mend the window pane. Ain't gonna need this house no longer, he's getting ready to meet the saints. Ain't gonna need this house no longer, gonna need this house no more. Ain't got time to fix the shingles, ain't got time to fix the floor. Ain't got time to all the hinges, not to mend the window pane. Ain't gonna need this house no longer, he's getting ready to meet the saints. Ain't gonna need this house no longer, he's getting ready to meet the saints.
And there you heard Fran and myself and This Old House.
We had a row about This Old House because Muriel came and said, I want to record This Old House. And, no, you don't. I don't want to do that. But anyway, we did it. I was forced into it. And we got such traction out of it. I mean,
We
it was
did, and we're
great.
still getting
Yeah,
traction
I
on
know,
it.
yeah. So I had to admit, grudgingly, that I was wrong about that.
Say it again.
Couple of people who never get it wrong, Foster and Allen, they've had so many hits, literally selling tens of millions of records over the years. So this is Mick and Tony and their take on the lovely song called Maggie.
I wandered today to the hills, Maggie, to watch the sea below. The creek and the creaking old mill, Maggie, where we used to long ago. The green grove is gone from the hills, Maggie, where first the daisies sprung. The creaking old mill is still, Maggie, since you and I were young. Oh, they say that I'm feeble with age, Maggie. My steps are much slower than them. My face is a well-written page, Maggie, and time all alone was the pen. They say we have outlived our time, Maggie, as dated as sun song, but to me you're as fair as you were, Maggie, when you and I were young. They say we have outlived our time, Maggie, as dated a song that we've sung. But to me you're as fair as you were, Maggie, when you and I were young, when you and I were young.
Foster and Allen and the lovely song Maggie.
The violets are scenting the woods, Maggie, displaying their charm to the bee.
I know.
The romance of it all.
I know.
Oh, stop. That about wraps up the show for today. Hope you enjoyed it. By the way, if you want to get in contact with us, send all of the gossip to Muriel and Fran at gmail.com. We're going to leave you with this and we'll talk to you next week. What have we got?
Claudia Buckley, Once Around the Dance Floor.
Look after yourselves. Bye-bye.
Well, I was just 18, and he looked like Steve McQueen, and I was pretty green and bright for love. Well, he took me out to bars, we went parking in his car, and every night he showed me
for the 4th annual Muriel O'Connor and Fran Curry Weekend of Dancing. Mark your calendars for October 3rd to 5th at Tracy's West County Hotel in Ennis. Enjoy a fabulous 2-night stay with breakfast and a special gala dinner. Dance to the music of Muriel and Fran, the Paddy Coffee Band, Andy Feary, Peter Burke and Checkers, featuring the renowned dance instructor Declan Roach. All this for just €279 per person sharing. To make a reservation, call Tracy's West County Hotel at 065 686 9600 or reach out to Muriel at 086 241 9730. We can't wait to see you there.